in Damian Williams. One, hopefully we'll get some more touches in Kerryon Johnson. It's a lot of ifs that we're dealing with here. So this are the running backs that we're looking at, 18 through 29 in our consensus PPR rankings. I like Kerryon Johnson better than Damian Williams. Heath likes Damian Williams better than Kerryon Johnson. And again, no C.J. Anderson, so we'll see what that does for Ty Johnson and J.D. McKissick. And if Damian Williams plays, he may have the backfield to himself because LaShawn McCoy is also dealing with an ankle injury, but who knows what they'll do with Darwin Thompson or potentially Darrell Williams. So you're still comfortable with Damian Williams even after what we saw last week?
Yeah, because he's still got 5 targets. He had 11 targets in the first 2 weeks. I'm not sure they're going to be able to run on Baltimore at all, so I'm not sure what you do in the rushing game is going to matter all that much. Listen, if this was non-PPR, I'd rather have Kerryon Johnson. In PPR, I'll take Damian Williams to feel more confident in his targets, and I have lowered him a little bit. Got him right around 20th now at running back. We don't know about LaShawn McCoy. If McCoy wasn't there, I'd have him even higher than this, though.
I'll lean to Kerryon Johnson. I'm concerned, A, that he's injured, and B, you're right, they're probably not going to run the ball. He'll catch the balls out of the backfield, but I think they're going to try and run the ball, and I don't know if he's healthy enough to do that. I'm a little concerned about his health, so I'd lean to the healthy guy and take Kerryon Johnson. The Eagles are pretty good up front, too. So.
Yeah, but they're down Tim Jernigan now,
yeah.
Out with a broken foot. Malik Jackson's not there, so could have an opportunity here for Kerryon Johnson to start to get going a little bit. So I'm buying into the C.J. Anderson factor, and I just think that Damian Williams has not played well. Plus, we don't know how healthy he is. Even if he's out there, he's not going to be 100%, so I'll take Kerryon there. Next running backs that we're looking at here, James White and Mark Ingram. So this is, again, PPR, so it's going to help James White. And as Heath just told you, got a late touchdown last week against Miami. Mark Ingram did not have a great game in Week 2 against the Cardinals and is expected to be part of this high-scoring affair between the Ravens and the Chiefs. So you still feel comfortable with James White in this setup against the Jets?
I mean, I feel the same that I did. He's just fine as a starter in PPR, and he's not somebody that I want to use as a starter in non-PPR. Again, another situation where if we were talking non, I'd easily have Ingram over White. We did see the Ingram score last week. At least he got a couple of targets. That was a nice little boost. I wonder what happens if they fall behind by a couple of scores in this game and how much It may be when. I'm not so sure this game's going to be quite as high-flying as the number says. Is that a 55 over-under or something? I wouldn't be surprised if this game's a little bit lower scoring.
Oh, I disagree with you. I think it's going sailing over that.
Well, then you can't have questions about how Lamar Jackson's going to do.
Well, the Chiefs are going to probably get 38 on their own. I'm concerned about Mark Ingram for this reason. If it does get away from him, that's fine. But are they going to try and shorten the game? Sometimes teams go into Arrowhead and they try and shorten the game. That would be good for Mark Ingram. So
they're going to try and shorten the game.
You think?
They don't want to put Lamar Jackson chasing 3 touchdowns by the second quarter.
So does he get more carries early in the game?
That's my theory. Yes,
yeah,
I think you're going to see Mark. I like
him.
Ingram better than James White because
I would probably lean to Ingram over White.
The thing that concerns me about James White is when they're not going to be in these track meet type of games, the Patriots, is that you're banking on a late touchdown scenario for him to score. And I don't know if it's not, like last week to me was, he's got a baby on the way. He's going back to his hometown, played at St. Thomas Aquinas. Give him an opportunity to showcase himself in his hometown when they don't really need to do anything to showcase him. So this was just let's get you in the end zone to celebrate your family.
Well, if Ingram has the game that Fournette had in Week 1 against the Chiefs.
80 total yards with the fumble?
Yeah.
Think he'll fumble up?
That's not good, yeah.
That's
eight PPR points?
No, he had 3 or 4 catches. Yeah.
Okay, so 11. Then it's just whether James White scores a touchdown or not.
Right.
Yeah, I'll always lean toward touches.
Because that's the kind of game he's going to have against them.
Yeah, again, you could trust James White in PPR. I understand where Heath's coming from. I'll just take the touches of Ingram and again, what could be a high-scoring affair, and he has the better chance of finding the end zone. Let's move